And check, and welcome to today's flight. So today we are in Australia again this week. Another flight in Australia because I wanted to try the beast, the biggest passenger plane in the world, which is of course the A380. And today we are in 2024 with the A380. It's the very first time I fly it here. Already I can tell you performance wise it's pretty heavy. I don't know if it's delivery, I don't know. But it's the 4K version and yeah, as you can see it's a little laggy. Yeah, we'll see. Also we are in a very heavy area. We are a custom default airport, and Sydney is in photogrammetry, and there are a lot of custom buildings. But yeah, still pretty heavy plane, to be honest. But alright, look at this monster. Let's go in. We need to do a tour of the plane because I need to set up some view. So we're gonna also, yeah, as you can see, I'm really curious out of Sydney. It's gonna be, oh boy, yeah, super heavy. It's gonna be something that we are able to use regularly on live. Oh yeah, I wanted to say this is the developer version of the plane, which I don't know if it's heavier or what, but yeah. Okay, classical Emirates interior. I didn't want to do that. I want to accelerate my view. Yeah, let's go. This is a very big plane, so better we I don't remember. The wing view was up. Maybe it's better down. You have to set up some view, which in oops, oh my god. Very interesting. Oh, look at this lightning. Yeah, maybe above is before. Above it, what the fuck I said? Above is better. Oh, wow. Is this new? Yeah, also I want to check the cabin, of course. It's a long time I don't fly the A380, to be honest. I want to check how they are doing with the cabin. So you can enter in the windows here, which I'm gonna do. Why not? Number 4. And let's set number 5, the other side. Yeah, super laggy plane. Especially when you change view, of course. Then the frame rate is not great. At least for me. It's not a disaster. It's not great. You can use the plane overall, probably. Maybe we are also in a very heavy area. Again, this is not a plane done for 2024. This is a 2020 plane. I just copied and pasted the folder into the simulator. Yeah, I'm wondering if there is the bar area now or not. Let's go to check. Yeah, definitely laggy, by the way. Look at that. But yeah, we'll see out of Sydney. I'm pretty curious. This bar area, why? I don't think there is. Why they're not making it? Yeah, it's empty still. Okay. And let's go down to set up the other view. And then we are done. Alright. Okay, oops. Alright. Economy. It's a 343 the A380. Which I guess, for what I heard, I flew the A380 economy actually long time ago. Can't really remember. But yeah, apparently it's one of the best economy in the world. Okay, let me set up view number 6. And we need the number 7 and we're done with this. Oh boy, very laggy now. I hope that the sim is not gonna crash. So yeah, the plane is not really optimized for MSFS 2024, of course. Okay, done. Alright, let's go. Let me unload this, import the flight plan. We're gonna go to Brisbane today. Yeah, I'm gonna have to show you actually. Yeah, this is the flight plan. Sydney to Brisbane. Okay, actually, this is the flight plan, of course. There was ground. Yeah, there is ground online. I'm online since like half an hour. He's gonna ask himself what the fuck this guy is doing, but whatever. So if I press this, should work. Let's see. This is kind of weird already. Usually it's very fast on the fly-by-wire. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it did work. A little late, but yeah. Here we have our flight plan, and we should have our payload. Okay, let me see the fuel before. Okay, we should carry 60.3 tons, which is pretty close. Fast refuel time, please. I can't. Wait a sec. Boarding time is fast. I can't adjust. Wait, let me. Yeah, it's not letting me to adjust this at all. Okay, no, fine. Nice, that's great. We don't want to wait 15 minutes for that. Passenger 475. Zero fuel weight 349 and 0.4. That's correct. Okay, let's go. Wow, that was pretty good. All right. Oh boy, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if this is working. Yeah, because I guess I have the Aerosoft one in MSF. I mean, in 2020 I had the free version because the Aerosoft wasn't working with the A380. Yeah, I just realized that. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. Hopefully. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty laggy, the plane. Definitely. But yeah, again, we will see out of Sydney. If it's like that, if it's like that, probably, yeah, it's not really a plane that we're gonna use in the future. It's just a test, basically. A380 checklist. Okay, so battery done. Okay, we should have some overhead view. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Oh my god. Okay, battery is done. External power done. Navigation lights. This is split. Ah, no, this is not. Okay, nav lights on. Crew supply. Emergency lights armed. No mobile on. Okay. Yeah, fuel pump. Let's go. Just some fuel pump. Okay. Fuel pump set. EPU, we're gonna wait for that. IRS are aligning. Strobe auto. That's a very interesting. Passenger side. Okay, I'm gonna set up on, even if we're. I don't think we're refueling anymore. Emergency light set. EPU bleed not required now. External power is required. I want to go to the EFP. No, I want to go to the FMC. Yeah. Alright, FMC. Oh boy. Alright, so init, which is this page, of course. Request. Let's see what we got. Okay, received. Insert. Okay, Qantas 550, Sydney to Melbourne, alternate Sydney. The flight level is correct. Cost index, I assume it's fine. As always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. Okay, so init, copy, flight plan, insert. Okay, flight number, cost index, cruise flights is correct. Yeah, select departure. We do have ground online. Still, yeah. 1 to 1.7. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised because, as you can see in the 80s, there is 1.6 left for departure. I just saw a plane taking off 3 for right, this traffic here. So yeah, hopefully it's gonna be fine. But whatever, in case. We're gonna need a briefing here. So we need departure, of course. Yeah, we need to do a briefing. In order to do a briefing, we need to use my iPad. I mean, I need to show you my iPad. Let's go. Wait, the frequency is 1 to 1. 1 to 1.7. Okay. 1 to 1.7. Can I just press this? No. Okay, I have to click here and then press this. Alright. 1 to 1.7 set. Okay. Yeah, let's do a briefing. I'm not really familiar with Sydney. I flew here some time, but not that much. Okay, iPad. Alright. Okay, so yeah, we're scheduled to shoot the Kevin 7 departure transition ALSM runway 16 left right here. Yeah, that's it. I mean, the departure is this one. A bunch of speed constraint and altitude constraint, but it's gonna be completely fine for us. So it's the Kevin. So if it does change runway, let's assume it's gonna schedule us runway 34. Just out of curiosity, I don't want to switch here, but let me check the departure. Kevin 7 is just okay. There was a static noise. Yeah, I don't see any Kevin. Can be the Oslem, for example. Ah, yeah, the Oslem 1 departure because the transition is Oslem. Okay, so I'm gonna write down Oslem as well. All right. Why is it doing static noise? Ah, there is another traffic. Okay. A330 Neo. Oh boy, super. Ah, it's right there. Okay. 80s is Golf. Let's go. Let me check the volume. Okay. Sydney ground, Qantas 550 with Golf, requesting clearance to Brisbane, please. Maybe. Are we in the right frequency, right? Yeah. Ooh. Should we do an auto radio check? I have both. No, okay, this is radio 2. And let me try 1, 2, 4. Yeah, I can't hear the other, to be honest. Okay, let me do this. Okay, no, I don't want that. I want to just receive. Yeah. But I want to talk here. Ah! Okay, no. Yeah, I just realized what happened. Yeah, and the A380 is not set up to be working initially. So you do have to click this. Yeah, that's why. Indeed, you can see we are transmitting now. If I press this, we are not. So yeah, be aware if you're using VATSIM that this is a strange stuff because usually in the when you start up a plane, it's already set up to talk, basically. Sydney ground, Qantas 550 with Golf, request clearance to Brisbane, please.
Qantas 550, you're clear to Brisbane via Olsen 500. Runway 16 left, Kevin 7 departure, Olsen transition. Sunrise 5000, squawk 4442, departures on Unicom.
Yeah, Sydney, we were copying you 3 out of 5. We copied that is Kevin 6 departure, transition Oslam, runway 16 left. If you, can you retrieve the squawk, please? Qantas 550.
Qantas 550, squawk 4442.
Squawk 4442, Qantas 550.
550, thanks.
Okay, yeah, we didn't get an initial climb. Yeah, I'm gonna assume is 10,000 feet. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the controller is have a really bad microphone, to be honest. 1-6 left, anyway. Kevin 6. Oh, Kevin 7 departure. Yeah, wasn't even correct. Nice. Kevin 7 departure, transition is Oslam. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna set up initial climb 10,000 feet. Oh boy. Super laggy. Okay. Then Squawk 442. So Squawk, you have to press serve here, and there you can set up your Squawk. You can also use your keyboard in the fly-by-wire, which I'm doing now. 44. Oh boy. 44. No. Okay, let me do it again. Maybe. Yeah, clear this. Clear that. Okay. 4442. Okay. Nice. This is on standby for the moment. Okay. FMC1. Departure is done. This is okay. Fuel and load. Alright. Zero fuel weight. Zero fuel weight is... It's incredible that you don't have an autofill on this stuff on the A380. Maybe you have in real life. 349er.4. 349er.4. Okay. Hi, Robert. Yeah, thank you. What about you? Block fuel is 60.3. Okay. Zero fuel weight CG. It's right here. Zero fuel weight CG is 34.6. 34.6. I got. Nice. Okay. Return. Takeoff performance. So we don't have, I guess at least. I don't think they, yeah, we don't have a performance calculator in the A350. So in the A380, how do you do? As always, you have this nice feature on SimBrief performance tool calculator. There we have it. Yeah. Populate from last flight. So it's an A380 1/6 left fly-by-wire version. Takeoff weight is correct because it's import from the flight plan.
Session to the information hotel is now current. Changes expected instrument perch. Runway 34 left for arrivals. 16 left for departures. Simultaneous opposite direction parallel runway. Okay,
this is the E80s basically.
Wind 070.
Toggle flex auto bleed is gonna be out. Wait a second.
13 knots. Clouds to 1,600. Clouds.
Okay. Wind is fine. Temper okay. The meter is fine. Bleed auto. Anti-ice auto. Flex temperature. That's it. So according to our SimBrief calculator, it's gonna be flaps 1, flex 31, 129er, 135, 150. That's the plan. So now I have to copy this 129er, 135, 150. I already forgot. Nice. 131. No, 135. Okay. 131. Oh boy. 129er. Okay. 135. 150. Flex 41. Okay. This is calculated from the plane. Should be. Yeah, I never know if it's this one or we have to wait for the... I don't think we're gonna have any reference here. Yeah. So yeah, that's it basically. Packs on, anti-ice off. Yeah, we're not gonna need any anti-ice. Okay. Yeah, we have to keep in mind that we have to set up that after we push back. Okay, performance here. I'm gonna keep this page there. This one, APU start. Okay, APU start. Let's go. Seatbelts on. Oh, super noisy. I guess I have the door open. No. Nice. That was super noisy. Yeah, boy. Very bad performance. Okay, in the meantime, let's do a briefing of the taxi. So we're gonna push back on international 2, I guess. Runway 16 left is here. So yeah, probably we're gonna cross on Foxtrot and take Bravo, or we can take Alpha and cross runway 0. Yeah, probably we're gonna take Alpha and cross 07 and then cross runway 16 right into Lima, runway 16 left. Yeah, something like that probably. Which is gonna be really interesting to copy that clearance from this controller with that mic. 1 to 1. Okay, set 1021. APU available, APU bleed. External power disconnect. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we're ready for pushback. I just need to remove this. And I need to set up my squawk. No, squawk is already set. Let me just turn the transponder on. Nah, we need to do some checklist before. Yeah, because not an expert of this plane, to be honest, at all. Okay, so fuel pump done. IRS is aligned. We did the departure, arrival not now. Flight plan is okay. Performance is okay. Oh my god. Wait a sec. Okay. Yeah, I was about to destroy my PC. Altimeter is set. Flight director on. Flight director is on. Okay. Altitude set. Yeah. Okay. Before engine start, if you bleed, beacon lights. That's it. Okay, let's go. So, transponder on. There we go. This is all fine. Traffic. And traffic. Oops, and traffic. Okay. Okay, let's try to ask this pushback. It's gonna be very interesting. Wait, let me change this. Qantas. Also, it's like completely night in Australia. I don't know why this guy is online. Oh, what's that? Ground Qantas 550 ready for push and start.
Plus 50, put inside first.
I should probe Qantas 550. Yeah, I'm assuming I have to push like that for sure. Nice. Okay, now let's see if it does work. Pushback tools here because I'm not that sure. Let's see. Okay. It did load at least. Yeah, we have to push back like this for sure. Okay. Nice. Confirm. Start pushback. Oh, it's gone like this. Oh boy. We don't have a parking brake is set. Whatever. Okay. Let's go. Start up engines. We have 4 engines here, as you know. And ignition. APU bleed is on. Starting number 4. Well, the pushback is very weird, but whatever. Looks like we are tilted. Oh, I love the livery. Qantas livery is really good. We are starting this engine. Look at the pushback. Oh, I love the flag situation. It's not loving it at all. All right. Oh boy, we are completely tilted, I guess. I hope it's just the pushback tools that does this. Okay, starting 3. Yeah, it's definitely not the best. No. Okay, 40.6. 40.6. Okay, let's go. Okay, starting number 3. It's this one. Oh boy. Let me zoom in. Yeah, should be finished soon. I'm really curious. I mean, I hope that plane's gonna adjust. Available number 2. Okay. It's finished, right? Is it finished? Yeah. Parking brake set. Looks tilted to me, the plane, but no, it should be fine. Look at this. What a beautiful livery. I really like Qantas livery. Oh, there is nobody online. Great. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be Alpha. Alpha and Lima crossing 16 right. Starting last engine. In the meantime, we check if we have the right setting on flight control. We should be. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna fly with all. Let's see how it does on the first flight. Otherwise, we're gonna have to change. Yeah, I don't remember. I guess the flight model, I mean, well, first thing first, in 2024 will be different. But yeah, I guess was like a little bit very reactive in some phases of the flight and very heavy in others. Was a little weird. But yeah, let's see. Okay. Yeah, all doors should be closed. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Waiting for the last engine to be completely... Okay, available. Nice. APU bleed. Off. APU. Off. Engine anti-ice not required. This can be norm. Flaps 1. What a sound. Wow. What a sound. Wow. Yeah, the fly-by-wire sound are extremely good. Okay, pitch trim is set. Yeah, everything looks okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check the before takeoff as well. Maybe shouldn't do anything. Traffic terrain is okay. Terrain can goes on now. Yeah, I'm wondering. Okay, I'm wondering auto brake. Auto brake, RTO. Okay, it's takeoff. Okay. Flap set. We're gonna do the takeoff config on taxi. Alright, let's go. Let's try to hear this crazy taxi clearance. Yeah, it's still online. Ground Qantas 550 ready for taxi.
For this 550, taxi via Alpha Hotel runway 34.
Taxi via Alpha Shore runway 34. Confirm we have to hold short at Lima.
On this 550 negative, it's just via Alpha, then Golf, hold short, runway 34 left.
Okay, Alpha, and then we're gonna short at Golf 34 left, Qantas 550. No, I mean, I need a hold short.
Yeah, 550, it's just standard procedures, that's all.
Yeah, Roger. Qantas 550. I'm not really familiar with Sydney.
Yeah, no problem, it's okay.
Okay, let's go. Alright, let's go. Okay, it's gonna lag here on ground, for sure. Takeoff config in the A380 is here. Okay, yeah, we have to arm a ground spoiler. Well, I'm gonna do it now. Because train on. Okay. Oh, turn please. Yeah, very laggy. Yeah. Very laggy, unfortunately. Oh boy, look at this tilting. Okay, this is Golf to the left. Okay, that's all short.
Qantas 550, cross runway 34 left at your discretion, then taxi Charlie, cross runway 35, Charlie, hold short, Bravo 10.
Charlie. Okay, cross 34 at discretion, then Charlie, cross runway 25, then Charlie again, and all short Bravo 10, Qantas 550. Alright, let's go. Yeah, cross at discretion because he's ground, of course. There is nobody around, so let's just go. Let's turn on strobe. Run it, turn off. Okay, so Charlie. Okay, let's see Charlie. It's the third one. No, it's the second one. This is Bravo, that's Charlie. Ugh. Okay, strobe lights off. Auto, running turn off. I mean, we're gonna have to cross another runway now, but whatever. Okay, this is Charlie. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately it's very laggy. Yeah, I'm seeing it. Okay, cross Charlie. Yeah, I'm wondering because that, I mean, not really like this, but that happened to me also in 2020. And I don't know if it's the first load. This was the very first load of the plane, which is not the best, of course. I don't know. If it's like this, it's barely usable, to my opinion. They really have to improve the performance on 2024 at least. In 2020 is way better than this. Strobe off, running turn off. Strobe stays out. Okay, all the way down until Bravo 10. Let's go. But again, we are in a really heavy area. Photogrammetry city, custom default airport. We have been here with a flyby with the Phoenix recently and was perfect. So, yeah. That's not the best news, of course. Yeah, look at this. Default. This is default, I mean. Okay. Okay. But yeah, it's very, very bad. Actually, for now, it's very bad. Again, we will see after takeoff, going away from the terrain, if it does improve.
One is 550, taxi to holding point Bravo 10, runway 16 left.
Holding point Bravo 10, 16 left, count us 550. This is the very first one here. Yeah, I can barely see the terrain. Okay, let me increase the lightening of that. Not that we have much terrain around us on departure, but yeah. Okay. This is the holding point. Okay, two traffic on Brisbane. Yeah, we're of course.
Qantas 550, unfortunately, no further ATC ahead. The small Unicom, 120 Malay, have a good flight.
Unicom 1228, Qantas 550, thank you very much for your service.
See ya.
Let me see, there is a traffic? No, what the fuck? I saw something in the TCAS. Okay, let's go. Unicom. Let's go. Unicom 1228. Takeoff lights, landing lights, running turn off, strobes. Oh, I have the beacon off. So bad. Let's go. There we go. All right, let's take off with this A380 from Sydney. Okay, let's give an external check. Parking brake. There we have it. Look at this plane. Wow, really beautiful. All right, let's go. Parking brake released. 25%. Alright, engine stable, brake release. Man flex SRS runway auto thrust blow. Wow, the sound. Oh yeah, there is a lot of crosswind, of course.
V1.
Rotate. You have 30 knots of crosswind. Alright. Wow, immediate turn? Okay, let's go. Gear up. And this is Sydney Airport, Sydney downtown there. Autopilot. Lever climb. Thrust climb. Super noisy. Wow. Is it noisy for you? Okay. Not too much. Let me lower a bit to me. It's noisy, but not too much. No. Oh boy. Come on. Speed check. Let's go this side here. Flaps up. All right. Look at this lot. Wow. What a monster. Okay. Yeah, now it's gonna climb like a crazy. Oh, I need lighting. I can barely see. I need lighting here as well. It's super annoying to set. Yeah, we're climbing very fast. Oh, 11,000 feet. Wow, whatever. Okay. Okay, I can't move my view. What the fuck? Okay, well. Let's go direct. My plan. Direct. Not really. What the where is Oslam? Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. On the turn. Keep climbing. We have to climb fly level 370 today. Standard pressure. Nose light off. Running turn off. Disarm. Auto brake. Flaps is up. This is done. Okay. Wow. Yeah, still laggy. Pretty laggy. Actually. Pretty much laggy still. Okay, we're direct. Can we give us something? No, maybe. Wow, look at this airspace. So complex. And this guy? Out of nowhere? So, it was him then. Okay. Wow. So yeah, this was the plane on ground. I guess you just disconnect to change the runway. And you reconnect. Taking off. That's why. Yeah, I saw someone in the tickets. Yeah, I mean, wow. Maybe, I mean, can be a reason because the controller had a really bad microphone today. But yeah, you're coming online on VATSIM to disconnect for ground and reconnect after takeoff. That's so cringe to do, in my opinion. Yeah, stay offline, that's it. Okay, 10,000 feet, acceleration, landing lights off. Seatbelts auto. Yeah, still laggy by the way. Yeah. Yeah. Still pretty laggy, I have to say. Okay. Continue climb. For now it's not, I mean, yeah, I can't use this plane, unfortunately, for the moment. I can even imagine on landing how it'll be. I want to try the A320neo from fly-by-wire soon, next week probably, as well. I don't remember how to improve. Is it this? I can barely see this screen. Oh, look at this knob, it's super slow to turn. Yeah, there is just one side of it. Okay, here is faster for sure. Okay, finally. Alright. Let me see where we are. Okay, let's maintain this direct for the moment. As always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. Yeah, plane is laggy. No way. I don't know if it's the cabin, I don't know if it's delivery. I don't think I will try the plane without a delivery. It's super annoying to use like that. But it's very heavy for my PC, which is not a bad PC. Very heavy plane. And again, on 2020, its performance-wise is way better. Terrain off. Okay. I want to go there to MVUG soon. I mean, maybe we can already. I mean, we are. Yeah. Imagine this guy. I mean, he disconnects, he did the taxi, and then he reconnects after takeoff just to avoid the controller. I mean, why are you online? We need to check also here in Brisbane, because I set up a runway, but I don't know if it's correct. Oh yeah. We have time for that. Continue climb. We do have time for that. Yeah, we're gonna cruise pretty fast. Usually the A380 cruise very fast. Okay. Yeah. 85 knots. Sorry. 0.85 Mach. Knots. Great. Very fast. This is something. Okay, so it's just turning. I got panicked. Okay, let me go direct to. Yeah, okay. All right. No, it's laggy. I mean, it wasn't really the ground. It's just the plane. It's too heavy. For my PC, at least, it's too heavy. And again, this is not a 2024 plane. It's a 2020 plane. In 2024, but apparently it's not good enough still, at least for me to be used. Super laggy plane compared to many other actually, 777 especially. Yeah, considering very big plane, the 777 from PMDGs. I mean, you know that PMDG performance is just insane considering the quality of the plane itself. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Also, I expect a little bit more noise reduction during acceleration. Ah, beautiful, really beautiful. Look at this view. Really beautiful though, but super heavy. Really good sound, you know, fly-by-wire. I mean, now for sure it's a little better without need to load terrain and buildings and airports and stuff. But yeah, still lagging a little bit. Look at the Australian coastline. So yeah, they're going for runway. Ah, but this is a takeoff. No, okay. So it's runway, yeah, 01. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's same of the last time. Unfortunately, as we are flying during night in Australia, at least it's night time right now. Yeah. We don't have many information about the real traffic, about the real runway in use and stuff like that. Oh, I can see the clouds finishing there. Yeah. It's just above Sydney then. Okay, let me do this. Wow, it's a pretty long flight. It shouldn't be that long. It should be a 1 hour flight. Yeah, definitely better performance now, by the way. Yeah. Not great, but for sure. Big improvement compared to ground. Yeah, we still have this strange lag sometime. Yeah, but I think, you know, fly-by-wire is a completely free plane. This is a completely free plane. You can download it from fly-by-wire installer. Insane quality of simulation considering it's free. Okay, traffic constraint. Above side. Yeah, just insane quality of simulation. Wow, strong wind. Yeah, runway 01. Actually, no, I took off. Okay, yeah, I took off 19er. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to approach 01 because. Oh, look at this, Fiji. Because of the. We're gonna fly over the city, which is pretty interesting to do. But I will check real life soon. As soon as we finish climbing, we have to check a bunch of stuff about Qantas. I want to see a little bit of Qantas flights around the world. And also I want to see if they do land A380 in Brisbane in general, also Emirates can be. Just to have an idea if we are doing something crazy today or not. The runway should be, yeah, pretty long. Yeah, it's a 3,300 meter runway. No, 3,500, okay. It's okay. It's for sure okay. Okay, let me zoom in by one. Okay, so first thing to do is open flight radar. Alright. Okay, Brisbane. So there was any. No. Okay, Los Angeles 787. So we're not gonna have any kind of information. Yeah, the point is if we do have. Oh wow, this is already yeah, okay, perfect, super far. Yeah. Ah wow, since a while. Look at this storm here. Okay, Dubai Sydney, Dubai Auckland, Dubai Brisbane, let's go. So we do have A380 landing there. Very interesting. Yeah, I wanted to see more about this flight. Yeah, we want to do this procedure here. Wow, look at this interesting structure. Okay. So yeah, we have a couple of confirmation already. So they do land A380 in Brisbane. Look at this storm. I mean, 4 A380 in, there are no plane between them as well. The departure. Okay, this was the first one, of course. Imagine all these pilots. Maybe they're a friend. Here there is another one. Okay, this is from... yeah, I want to see one thing about this flight. One sec, because this flight should... yeah, this is the incredible split. London, Singapore, Singapore, London. Wow. I'm wondering a couple of stuff. So London, Singapore. It is 12 hour. Wow. 13 hour. Very interesting. And then Singapore, Sydney. Okay, 7 hour. That's very interesting. Very interesting. How are we doing here? Strong crosswind, a little component of tailwind, luckily. Okay, we are already direct band, I guess. Yeah, nice. Okay. Oops. Yeah, still pretty laggy, by the way. Let me see. Yeah. On the transition is a disaster. Yeah, of course, way better than on ground, but yeah, for sure. But still pretty bad. So very interesting. Now I wanted to see a little bit of Qantas. So yeah, that flight is pretty cool. I wanted to do that. Yeah, the problem is Sydney to Singapore, which is a pretty slow flight. No, sorry, pretty short flight. It's not short, of course, but yeah, just 7 hour flights. Usually when I do long haul, I do it during night, so yeah. We're from Brisbane. They do. Okay. With the A330, Los Angeles, just with the 787, Tokyo, A330. Yeah, they don't fly A380 from Brisbane. Qantas, of course. So I'm assuming... Oh, wow. And this? Yeah, 78. Paris. 787. Yeah, I'm assuming that the only the A380 are just used for do the flight between Sydney and London. This one specifically. Yeah, Singapore, you know. The one we already checked. We just checked. Yeah, boy. Argentina. And this one? Sydney to Buenos Aires? No, to Santiago de Chile, sorry. 787. Wow, they are full of 787 then. Okay. So yeah, we'll bring back the... Yeah, we're gonna do another live stream in the future to bring back the A380 from Brisbane to Sydney. And also see the update in case there are some. For now, again, the plane is performance-wise pretty bad, unfortunately, in 2024 again. This is not that bad in 2020. We are out of clouds finally. Oh, it's Brisbane. There is still a traffic. Okay, but yeah, it's gonna take some time for us to be there. Okay, this is landing. But yeah, lovely plane, lovely livery. I really like Qantas livery. So good. Yeah, you can definitely see the lag. Yeah. So I had this one in a flight in Frankfurt. The question is, was the first loading? I'm not sure. I don't think so. But I will check. Yeah, I will try to reload the plane in the future and see how it does. We are about to level off. Yeah. Well, we're still climbing. Look at the crosswind. I hope that the traffic on ground is gonna be out of the way so we can land runway 01 right. Even if it's not the one scheduled from, by SimBrief. But it's the cooler. Okay, 1000 to go. It's super strange because you just have one arrow. Yeah, I think it's a same problem. As you can see, indeed it's not active. Okay. Okay, here you have both, here not. Yeah, it's a little weird. Also in some knob, it's not working properly. Yeah, again, this is not a plane for 2024, it's a 2020 plane. A really complex one on top of that. Because I flew other, also the Kodiak we flew yesterday is not for 2024, but it flies pretty good. It's basically very normal on the ops. Okay, level off. And we are cruising. There is some mountain area here. But yeah, in this condition, I can't use this plane on live stream for sure. Super bad, unfortunately, because yeah, A380 is something that people really like to see. But again, there is still an op, and it's just to restart the sim and sim. This stuff here, I think it's available in 2020. It's just here that there is not. Simlink is working, terrain does work. So yeah, right now, for example, the performance is quite good. Not great, but yeah, definitely quite good. But yeah, overall, not the best. Look at the cost line. Let's see our passenger here. Which they are ghosts as always, but wow. This is the iconic view on the A380. So many people flying this plane do this shot. With 2 engine. What a beast. So good that it's back flying. Also Qantas is using it again. So cool. I don't know, for Emirates I guess it's a nightmare that they are not producing them anymore. Because airline like that, they have this big hub in Dubai. Yeah, flying people all over the world. Yeah, I think they will miss a lot the A380. Maybe they will push enough to make Airbus to produce an A380neo. I don't know, but you never know this stuff. It's so unpredictable every time. Yeah. Still an incredible machine. And for an airline like that, it's really bad to need to switch to an A350, for example. A380 is very good for airlines that have a big hub, like Emirates indeed. So one single big airport in the world, and yeah, a lot of traffic, basically. To be honest, many European airlines are have similar philosophy. For example, Iberia, they just have Madrid as a big hub, or for example, already British Airways is a bit different. It's a bit different. Air France is mainly focused on Paris, even if they have both Paris, Orly, and Charles de Gaulle. Lufthansa already is very split between Frankfurt and Munich. And for American Airlines are a disaster, so the A380 doesn't really fit there. Indeed, there is no American airline that flew the A380. Never. They were flying the 747, of course, for a long time, but nobody anymore. So yeah. But yeah, it's gonna live in the sim, as always. Okay, so let me see the traffic on ground. We can also talk about arrival. Yeah, there is still this traffic on ground. So the point is on our arrival is that I want to approach from the city because it's more interesting, of course. We do have a traffic on ground, so yeah. SimBrief is scheduling runway 19er left, to be honest. So we have to make a choice here. Also because I guess if I change the runway, we do have an arrival. Oh wow, why wasn't giving me an arrival before? So this is the most, I would say this. We're gonna schedule 19er left. If we see the traffic on ground taking off, we're gonna change, or maybe not, I will see. At which point of the flight we are. Okay, the arrival. Yeah, we do have some below altitude constraint. We're gonna go direct to Eastbourne, probably on the top of descent. So we're gonna avoid some below altitude constraint, of course. Which one we do have for alpha? Why these two are different? For alpha. Yeah, but they are different. Yeah. Look at this. Wow. So what's the difference between these two? Because here, you can see that there is, for example, it's a straight line. Here is not. So, for example, Salel is not in the checklist, in the path. That's very weird. So I'm wondering which one of the two is gonna be set up by, by our plane. And also the final point, look at this. Osaka and this one, Besto. Wow. So, Gaumont 4 Alpha, AirNav arrival, Gaumont 4 Alpha, runway 01 right and 19er left. It's the same thing. Yeah, for sure I'm missing something. Okay, 22 November 2024. 22 November 2024. I don't know. Okay, runway 10 right, 19 left. Runway 10 left, 19 right. Okay, yeah, finally. Oh yeah, of course, two different. Yeah, I don't know why it's setting me both. We don't need this, to be honest. Can we remove? No. Okay, so this is the arrival. Okay. 19er left. This is the arrival. Alright. So we're gonna get to Bezzo. And from Bezzo, ILS, of course. So yeah, I was definitely missing something that was quite obvious. Otherwise, it would be very strange. Okay, ILS is pretty basic. 4,000 feet intercept. That's it. It's not a precision ILS. Sorry, it's not a category 3 or 2 ILS, so we can't auto land. Other than that, pretty normal stuff. Let's import everything here. Check on ground. Oh, it just took off. Great. Oh boy. So in this, I don't know. No, let's do this approach. So we're gonna have the skyline of the city in front of us. It's not bad at all. And also we're gonna have a view of the city approaching to the left. I don't know because I never landed there, but let's try this for today. We're gonna be back here with the Phoenix probably. LS19 left via Bet, so star is the Como for Alpha. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Perfect. Yeah. It's just a straight line basically toward Gomel. Until Gomor. We are about to cross an airspace which I can't see. Banda, then Rulgu. Okay. On the turn. Yeah. Yeah, because okay, no, but we're not gonna able to take any direct then. All right. Yeah, but according to Navigraph, we are at 20. I mean, with this ground speed, we are 22 minutes out of the airport, so we're gonna land in half an hour, more or less. This trophy took off indeed running 19er left or right, I don't know, but 19er. So we're gonna do the same. I didn't check Brisbane, which is very bad from me because, you know, I never been there. I don't know the status of the airport. You never know in 2020, I mean MSFS 2024 in this case, what's the status. Sometimes it's really weird even in big plane as Seoul, for example, in South Korea. There is no building at all. It was also Barcelona having some terminal problem in the past. Now I guess they fixed it. For example, I did a test of a plane in a German airport, custom default, and the runway was completely broken. There was a wall in the runway. So yeah, you never know what to expect. Well, let's see. Unfortunately, there is no talk about Scenery Gateway or World Hub. Not much talk about that around. But it's one of the, in my opinion, one of the most missing feature to have in this sim. So a feature that gives the opportunity to users to modify airports, default airports. Imagine with the community of 2024. We would have like custom level airports in every side of the world, basically. Not every side of the world, but in all the most major airports. Of course, the problem is I can understand to moderate that. It's very tricky because there are very funny people that would probably set up walls in the runway or very weird stuff. So I guess the moderation is the big problem. By the way, Brisbane, I can't see okay, the coastline is there. Yeah, we're not that far. We are 20 minutes out. This is going to Fiji. This is a cool flight to do. Yeah. Oh wow, Christchurch is online. Yeah, we have to fly in Australia, in New Zealand sometime as well. But I really wanted to test the A380 today, and I really enjoyed the flight we did. The plane looked tilted to me, but whatever. Whatever. Yeah, it looks a little bit tilted to the right. According to this, no. But whatever. Yeah, the flight we did, can't remember when, but I can see when. Yeah, it was this. So, yeah, 3 days ago, basically. Oh, 159er, 159er. Yeah, this is a big point today. Landing this plane, I'm not familiar with it. Yeah. I'm used to the Phoenix, speaking about fly-by-wire system, of course. This plane behaves quite different. So it's gonna be very interesting to land this stuff. Okay, zooming. The top of the sun is in less than 80 miles. Again, we're gonna go direct to Eastbourne at top of the sun. Unless we have controller, which I don't think is gonna happen because it's night in Sydney. In Australia, it was a miracle to have ground in Sydney today. If you are a European, you have to fly Australia during morning if you have time, because it's usually full of control here. But okay. Wow, the plane really flies fast, by the way. Really fast plane. Okay, of course this is not realistic daytime. It's full night there. I mean, it's full night still. Even if they have a storm of A380 coming there. Again, look at this. Look at them. 1, 2. Oh, this is another one. Yeah, Singapore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is almost there, by the way. It's gonna land. Okay. 6 a.m. Yeah, almost there, not really. I guess it's still more than 1 hour flight here. But yeah. What an enormous country, by the way. Wow, look how many flights from Hong Kong. Hong Kong, Hong Kong, Hong Kong. Hong Kong. The two Qantas and the two Cathay Pacific. A350, A350, A330. Yeah, Qantas is flying a lot the A330. So much. I'm wondering, wow, we are flying very fast, by the way. We are just 40 miles almost from top of the sun. Let me just check in the meantime Qantas fleet. So I'm gonna use the Italian Wikipedia page because I really prefer it compared to the English one. Okay, they are ordering. So basically this means active, and these are orders. Really easy to understand. Wow, A321 XLR, A330-200 16, A330-300 10. Okay, they don't have A350. Either Arush Ego to Charlie. It's a call sign? Or what? Ten A380 active, okay. 75 737 and 14 787. And then they have Qantas Link, of course, in which they have A320 and A3. Yeah, I saw your streaming, but there is no. I think you know that you're not. Yeah, there is no voice sound. Okay, Qantas Link. Yeah, I'm gonna check your flight now. Yeah, Qantas link. So A320, sorry, A220, A319, A320. What the fuck? Wow, are they flying this for real? What? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's true. No, I get you're not streaming. I was saying that I saw your streaming and there is no your voice. There is no voice in the previous one. Ego to Charlie. Are you on VATSIM, right? Flights. Yeah, we have to descend as well. Ego. Oh, no, I saw you. What the fuck? Kolkata. Oh wow, that's a cool flight. Oh wow, I never saw this island. It's a long one as well. Interesting. Yeah. Very interesting. So we are at top of descent. I don't see any traffic, any controller. So let's go just direct to Eastbourne. Eastbourne, there we go. Let's go. Okay, top of descent update. Yeah, okay. I flew in Kolkata sometime. I don't think, or maybe, yeah, I was already using, yeah, I was already using Volanta. Yeah, just once actually. It was really foggy, but this is interesting. Wow. Let me see this. Okay. It's Indigo, I guess. Your call sign. Wow, very interesting. But I guess so. This flight was one. Yeah, it's pretty long flight. Look at the crosswind. Look at this crosswind. Yeah, we're going direct basically. Oh wait. Oh, we have to descend. Oh boy. Let's go down. Okay, speed on me, speed on me. Mach 0.84. Okay. Alright. Destination data. Oh boy, it's so laggy. Okay, let's go. External temperature 19 degrees. Oh, it's night. Okay, it's summer. A temperature that makes sense, not like in Melbourne. It's not summer still, of course. Radio 220. Okay. Nice. And wind is 0. Yeah. 0, 0, 0. 0, 0. Great. Flaps pool will be alright. Destination data set. We would need definitely to accelerate to 289er. Okay, wait a sec. Oh wow. Oh yeah, 290. Yeah, I know. It's pretty laggy, indeed. Yeah, that's for sure. Pretty laggy indeed. I think I will not fly it anymore until, yeah, some update. In 2020 is not like this. In 2020 is way better, performance-wise. But I want to try the fly-by-wire A320. Of course, I mean, I have the Phoenix, so I don't really fly the fly-by-wire. I don't really fly any other A320 except from the Phoenix, of course, since I have it. But yeah, I want to give a try. Next week probably we'll try the A320 Neo in 2024. Okay, let me reduce a little bit. We are recovering on the vertical path. This can be on as well. Destination data is yeah, it's true that it doesn't clear automatically. Okay, everything is set. Yeah. That's a very complex stuff to do. I did it. I did a custom one because in 2020 you just have to press Control, Alt, and a number to set up a view, and then Alt and the number. For example, Alt 4, and you're gonna get in that view. But in 2024 there is no this setting, so I did it custom. So manually in the keyboard setting I did the same. So if I press Alt, Control and Alt at a number, it's gonna fix the view, and then to went back there I just have to press Alt and the same number. But it's a quite complex stuff to do. Which one? Yeah, we can reduce the vertical speed. We're doing pretty fine. Okay. Yeah, but you have to do it manually. Unfortunately, since I mean, they changed a little bit the keys on 2024, so yeah. There is no way to set view unless you set up a custom method to do it. It's so cool to have, so yeah. Alright, we're getting closer. Okay, there are some, okay, pretty far. EXN. I never heard about that. Yeah, but I don't think I have a great one. I have a Logitech. I have a rudder pedal. That's cool. Oh boy. No. Yeah, I pressed the autopilot using a PXN. PXN stick. Oh, it's similar. Ah, it's pretty similar. Yeah, I know which one. I guess it's this one. But now what do you? But now are you using the like a joystick like this? Yeah, the Logitech is it's a classic. It's a very old control. It's a very old stick, very basic, but yeah, it's fine. Let's say. Ooh, we have to descend. Okay. 11,000 feet. Yeah, we are recovering on the vertical path. We can extend in case we need. We are. Let me close this stuff here. Okay. Yeah, I did the same in my first period of MSFS. I was using the PlayStation 4 joystick. Terrible. It was terrible. Yeah, at least one stick is so important to have, in my opinion. At least. I rather pedal if you fly a lot of GA, but if you are not, if you just fly jet, it's not really important to have. Okay, getting closer. Actually, the airport is pretty close to us already. Less than 30 miles, but yeah, we have to do all the procedure. We're gonna do all the procedure for sure. There is this layer of clouds, which a few clouds. Oh wow. VFR condition, but visibility 9 kilometer on cloud. Few clouds 500 feet. Broken 24,000 feet. Fog in the vicinity. Very interesting meter. Yeah, it does the job if you are flying. If you are flying a jet. But if you're flying a GA and you want to fly it realistically, when you're flying a piston plane, especially a single engine plane, when you're turning, for example, to the right, you have to input a little bit of right rudder pedal and the opposite. So yeah, it's basically impossible to do that with a stick only. But if you're flying the A380 or the A320, it's completely fine. Also, you can fly GA like that, but it's not. Let's say it's not realistic. Okay. Yeah, there is some terrain on the path. Not that we really care about. Do you mean the overall or some specific airport? Overall is pretty good. There is also a war update, which is included in 2024, of course, automatically. It's pretty good. I mean, it's really good Australia to fly. Okay, we can slow down the descent a bit. And continue descent, what's that? Yeah, 5,000 feet. Okay. Let me set up the gear down view. Alright. But that's India. That's Kolkata. Yeah. Yeah, I flew there just once. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. Okay. 2,000 feet per minute. Speed 250 knots. Landing lights on. QNH 1011. Oh yeah, it's true that you have the standby in the A380. Okay. Okay, we can definitely slow down. 100 on the 1000 on the vertical speed. I'm gonna arm the approach already. Ah, but that's in real life. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. That you get cheers. And not the best thing to say, of course. Okay. So we have the city to our left. Unfortunately, it's pretty cloudy. So luckily we didn't. I mean, not really luckily because it was even faster, but yeah, we didn't do the other approach. But with this cloud, yeah, wouldn't be the best. Okay, 5,000. Yeah, we're quite precise on the vertical path at the moment. I think it looks pretty cool. Again, it's gonna be pretty hard to me for me to land this plane. It's a long time I don't fly the A380. First time in 2024. I'm not really loving the flight model, especially on the flare, which is very complex to do, of course. Yeah, so my muscle memory is completely on the Phoenix. Speaking of fly-by-wire system, so it's gonna be pretty hard to land. But we'll try the best. Yeah, don't... Are you already there? VOR approach. No. You're still pretty far. You're descending. No, I don't know. Maybe. Wow, it's full of traffic. Wow. Full of traffic. Okay, let me go back to Brisbane. Enjoy, by the way. Okay. Terrain on. Not that it's really needed, but whatever. 25 minutes still. Okay. It's a long way to go. We're gonna be on ground. Oh boy. In 7 minutes. Okay, no, well, we can go. Yeah, we can get a direct. Okay, let me go direct here. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Now we can descend 3,000. Yeah, let's go 3,000. We don't care. So now we're gonna land in. We gain how much? 1 minute. Yeah, so laggy this plane. Oh boy. Landing lights are on. Glide slope. And yeah, let's arm the localizer already. Ah, wow, auto brake. So yeah, we do have this function on the A380. I don't know if no, because I didn't log in with Navigraph. So I'm just gonna set up. Well, we should calculate performance. Let me do it. Okay. Runway. Where is the runway? Okay, it's not correct. 19er left. Current weight is. Where is the current weight? Oh, it's here. 30 30,009 395,000. Oh boy. Okay, it's almost similar. And this was with what? Autobrake 1. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna use autobrake 1 at all. Okay, my sim freeze. Come on. Okay. We're gonna use autobrake 2. Indeed. On the turn, below the glide. Okay. 70 miles. $185 knots on that. Wow. Yeah, speed on manage. Okay. We're about to level off. Yeah, now it's getting laggy again. That's gonna be a close call, in my opinion. There was fog in the vicinity. Yeah, I see the terrain. No, maybe not. I see the terrain already. Localizer armed. Localizer capturing. Go around altitude 4,000 feet. Alt star. Level off. Alt capture 4,000 feet for the go around. Deceleration. Approach. Dual autopilot. Even if we can't auto land. Landing lights already on, of course. And the rest after dropping the gear. $30 miles. Glide alive. Alright, speed check. Flaps 1. Yeah, super cloudy. Wow. This view is so cool. Alright. 1 dot to go. Speed check. Oh boy. Oof. Gear down. Alright. Full established. Runway turn off. Nose light on takeoff. Speed check. Flaps 2. Okay. Arm this. Oops. What the fuck? Blah. So auto brake is set, spoiler armed. We need to drop flap still, of course. 7 miles, flap 3. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Okay, I see something. We're still pretty far. 6 miles to go then still. It's opening. Okay. Again, I promise nothing on the landing. Can be a disaster. I don't fly this plane so much at all, and I don't really love the flight model, to be honest. Okay, 5 miles, less than 5 miles. Speed check flaps full. It's laggy on top of that, so of course having lag is really a nightmare if you want to land a plane properly. Okay, we are fully established and fully set for landing. We have a nice 8 knots of crosswind, which should be 0 on ground, but we'll see.
1,000.
We are still 3 miles out. More than 3 miles. Okay, I see the runway. Even if probably you don't, but yeah, I see it. It's barely visible on the stream. I see the puppy. We have someone on ground. Oh yeah, wow. Brisbane traffic, Qantas 550, short final. 1-9er left. Okay. Runner inside, autopilot off. Thank you. Shut up.
400.
We're a little bit offset.
100 above.
Oh, the plane is moving. Okay, let's
Minimum.
continue. Oh, the glide. Okay, never mind the glide. It's not correct.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Touchdown, reverse. Okay. 60 reverse in, manual braking.
Auto brake off.
Yeah, it's a bit strange on the flare to me. But whatever. Wasn't that bad. Classical traffic on ground not talking on frequency. Very good. Okay, let's stop here. Brisbane traffic, Qantas 550, runway vacated. Okay. Parking brake set. Landing lights off. Taxi lights, strobe lights. This is fine. Logo lights on. It's really foggy. APU start. Okay, let's go. Right here. Thank you for the. Oh my god. Oh my god, I dislike so much people not talking on VATSIM. Why in the hell are you on VATSIM if you're not talking on frequency? Especially if you just came online. There's a traffic on final. Whatever. Whatever. Can I tax? Yeah, I think I can tax. This big monster. Okay, disarm this and this up. It's an idle, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna park one of those two. Okay, pretty gentle on the turn. Are we in the grass? Yeah. Yeah, but this turn was so bad. Okay. Yeah, we can take that. Yeah. Okay, to the right here. Alright. I'm completely lost with the taxi of this machine, but whatever. What the fuck? Oh boy, this is set so bad. Yeah. Oh boy, we are completely out of position then. Yeah. Oh my god. No, we need to do some crazy stuff here. Yeah. Can we have an alternate? Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Okay, whatever. Or this one. No, maybe we can take this. Yeah. Oh, this one is it's a tax. It's a stand as well. This one in front of us. Let's go. Yeah, definitely not a place for an A380, but whatever. I don't care. Okay. I can guarantee you from the chart that we are in a standing here. Okay. Engine off. I'm wondering the landing rate. Yeah, classical. Classical. But it's, I mean, it's, yeah. Considering the fact I can't land the plane, it's okay. Strobe lights off, beacon lights off. Okay, can we have some jet bridge? I don't know. Okay, I guess no. Ground power unit. Yeah, that's it. Let's go out. Okay. So this was the try of the A380 on 2024. Let's do a quick debrief. So first thing first, the plane is too heavy. At least for my PC, it's not a bad PC, it's not an incredible PC, but I can say that I have no problem with any plane except from the A350 from Inibuilds, which is even better, to be honest, in some airports. Except, for example, when I do fly from Madrid with the A350, it's not that bad. Like this, it's very bad in Dubai, for example, of course. So I guess we have the runway turn off on, or whatever, or maybe not. So the plane is too heavy, and I will not bring the A380 in live stream anymore unless we have big updates on it. Other than that, the flight model, I didn't feel a big difference compared to 2020. It looks pretty equal to me. I mean, it's pretty heavy, then you pull a little more and it becomes super soft. It's a strange, very strange behavior. You definitely don't have any big good feeling as you have in the Phoenix, or for example as you have in the A300, which I flew maybe not this week but the previous one. The A300 have an incredible flight model in my opinion in 2024. So yeah, this is it. I mean, I don't think it's ready for 2024 at all. In 2020 works way better than this. But it's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. It's a free plane, incredible project as always. Just out of this world what these people were able to do. This level of simulation, imagine this with good performance as it is in 2020 still. System-wise, sound-wise, this plane has better sound than many payware planes, like many of them. So yeah, just outstanding as always. We're gonna see this machine not that soon, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you like, and see you next.